A very good afternoon to all of you. I would like to welcome you all in our afternoon session for every Saturday. In this session, we talk about real estate news, views, discussions, try to bring you the data as well as, especially in today's market, the way market is changing every single day. It is very, very important for all of us to keep ourselves up to date so that we can make an informed decision. And that is what we try our level best to bring you the right information so that it can help you to make a right decision. But today, before we start our session, I would like to welcome Mr. Kamal Tomar as well. Kamal, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Pretty fantastic, Kamal. How is everything going on?
Everything is fantastic. Everything going great.
That's great. That's great. Kamal, before we start talking about our topic today, which is about pseudo entrepreneurship, I want to touch base about, first of all, congratulating our Team India winning the gold today, where one of a very young, promising athlete, and this is really a matter of proud that we have started, putting ourselves onto that league as a country. So India has won gold today, and also I think there are two silver medals and four bronze medals. Getting the bronze medal in hockey is, of course, I would love to see the gold medal for sure. But still, it's a commendable achievement. Couple of some other athletes, I know they have put their best efforts, but just because of one or the other reason, unfortunately, they could not make up the mark over there. But still, I can very well understand the kind of hard work, the efforts which they might have put it for years just to perform that for those few seconds, right? And I always tell people, guys, what people think the overnight success might have taken years of hard work behind it. So a big congratulations to all Indian athletes who actually participated in the sports in Olympics, and special, I would say, and round of applause for those who won the medal over there. That is really a commendable thing. But Kamal, I want to do a little discussion onto that because I see like many times, especially on the social media, and I was talking the same thing in one of my video a couple of days before. People start talking when somebody win the gold medal, somebody win the bronze medal, or somebody like just made the goal in a team atmosphere that, oh, this person belongs to my caste, this person belongs to my religion, this person belongs to this state and that state. So I was thinking, how we should think about it. So I personally believe, and again, Kamal, it's my just my thought process, and there's no compulsion on anybody to think the same way as I do. But I think it all depends upon, I was trying to find a logical reason. So I think it all depends upon the kind of platform we are playing over there. So when it comes to an international platform, then we should just talk about the country. When we are talking about a national platform, we should talk about the state, because then the competition is happening on the state level. When it comes to state, then we can talk about the cities. So when a team is going to play on the international level, that team is made of the best people all around the country. So whenever we are talking, we need to make sure that there we should just talk that this was Team India, not that, oh, this person belongs to Haryana, this person belongs to Punjab, this person belongs to that particular religion, and without understanding. And I always tell people, I requested a couple of my friends, guys, go and talk to your kids, ask them how are they feeling about it. Go and talk to those sports people who are playing there as a team, right? Are we not giving them a thought process? Are we not, unknowingly, I would say, I know there's nothing wrong in feeling proud on if the person belongs to your own pind or your own city. But when it comes to international sports, we all should talk about only one thing, and that is country, that is the India. What do you think about it?
You have a very relevant point there and all, but I see this thing and from couple of different perspectives. One is emotions, like so when they come out, it is very difficult for them to have that feeling of I know that even the patriotism is there even in the states and everything, but yeah, when the feeling is coming out, they try to take the more very focused credit, saying that okay, this belongs to particular city, or I think that's one side. Second is, I think, because of the system, which has been year old, I mean, I would say generations old system, where the entire texture has been built on a lot of politicization of the things, so it cannot be ignored. I think harder they try, because the moment anyone wins or get a medal, there is another one I don't know what word to use, one party or one representative which belongs to X party, Y party, they comes and they say, we give him this, we give him that. So now everyone comes and want to take the credit, because that credit gets converted into the votes. So end of the day, I think everything boils down to some part of the politics getting into it, because the framework has been built in such a manner. There is nothing like it's one team. Some, they have a quota, they have another system where if someone is coming from X quota, someone coming from Y quota, someone is coming from the particular state has a quota, and so there is actually, it's a very complex system, I would say. So I really don't know what to say, but end of the day, it's we see it as a team winning it, and we are very happy that after over 100 years we won the medal in athletics, that's like a javelin, and I think over 41 years we got any medal in hockey. That is another thing which is remarkable. But yeah, I think that's a part of the game, I believe.
That's right, Kamal. And Kamal, before we continue our discussion, I would like to request all the viewers who have has joined, guys, let's put some hi, hello to each other. I can see Rashid Din is putting hi there. Gurmeet Gill is watching us. Vishal saying hi, Vishal, how are you? And I can see Aman Manotra. Aman is saying, was just watching your video and just got your live video notification. Thank you, Aman. I always tell people, keep us in our prayers, keep us in your heart and brain, and we will be there for sure. Kanika is also joining us from India. Hi, Kanika. Good to see you. I'm pretty sure you are looking at our Facebook activity there. I think yesterday or day before yesterday, a page has been established about our India operations. So we are very soon planning to visit India to start our operations over there. So we would definitely seek a lot of assistance, guidance from all our viewers, and especially blessings. That's very, very important. I can see Ravi Gurdita is with us as well. Hi, Ravi. He's another amazing team member who is part of our SaveMax family. And I can see Naveed as well. Great, guys. Good to see you. All the good leadership of SaveMax team is coming up. And I can see Ankit Patel as well. Ankit, how are you? How is everything going on? Good to see you all. Guys, let's make it as an interactive session. I can see Devraj Sikter is saying hello. Hi, Devraj. How are you? So, Kamal, you actually put up a very important point over there about the vote and the politics, and I do agree with you. But Kamal, tell me something. I can understand the leaders. I can understand the politicians. What about us? Why we are just being misguided and just dividing ourselves on the basis of all these criteria, especially when it is an international sports, because I think this is what the best learning sports give us. Sports tell us, you know what, a team is a team. And I'm not trying to criticize anybody, because everybody have their own thought process, and the same way I want my thought process to be respected, I respect other people's thought process. But come on, we have to start from somewhere. Tell me if I'm not talking logic. At least we can put up that debate over there, right? So let's not get ourselves divided when it comes to international sports. Let's just talk about country. Let's just talk about, you know what? Right now, Neeraj doesn't belong to a state. Neeraj doesn't belong to a caste. Neeraj doesn't belong to either he's a son of a farmer or he's a son of a businessman or he's a son of. Neeraj belongs to every single individual, 130 crore Indians. At least, before putting your point, go and talk to him and ask him who he represents today. And Kamal, the another beauty is right now everybody is running to just take the credit. When it comes to taking the responsibility, nobody's talking. And I think this is where we need to, over next generation, it becomes our responsibility. We should come forward and put up a good thought process. And Kamal, another problem that I was observing, based on the way we are bringing our system into this country, I can see a lot of Canadian politicians have started doing the same thing. They are also talking. I haven't seen that thing in the past, but now I see, like, a lot of people are talking, oh, this guy belongs to Brampton, this guy, of course, understandable. The politician has to talk about it. But you know what? When it comes to international sports, I think our clear focus should be that person belongs to the whole country.
Yeah,
am I right?
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Kamal, I would like to mention few more team members, which are, I can see Nitin Joshi and another energetic team member, always on the go. Nitin, great job. You are doing wonderful. And also, I have Deepak Chopra with us. He is from Edmonton. Deepak, I was so happy to join you for the office opening in Edmonton. And I can see there's a lot of things happening over there. And I'm really happy to see the way we are penetrating into Calgary market, Edmonton market, as well as we are opening very soon in Red Deer too. So great job. Kanika is saying playing is important, not success and failures. Absolutely, Kanika, you are right. But I think I would add this into this. Yes, playing is very important. But I personally feel we should play for the gold. There should not be anything less than gold in our mind. That should be the killing spirit. Sometime, yes, I'm not saying that the playing spirit should not be there. But you know what? Sometimes you need that killing spirit to play just for the gold. I can see Jigar. Raman, I agree with your opinion on countries first. Thank you, Jigar. And Jigar is another youngster who has become part of SaveMax team very recently. He is doing a lot of good efforts and working a lot on pre-construction. Great job, Jigar. Keep up the good work, and I'm pretty sure you're going to be another success story under SaveMax banner. I can see Vishal saying, Vishal, thank you very much for your encouraging words. Vishal, I'm not doing anything which I should take credit. I am just doing what I love doing. And if it inspires somebody, I always consider that as a bonus for me. But one thing I would request you, suggest you, if you feel motivated, if you feel inspired, please make sure just let the same trend keep going. You can also inspire so many other people. So do something good in your surrounding and try to spread as much positivity as you can, because positivity can definitely create wonders. Kanika is saying she's agreeing with my approach of playing for gold. And yes, Kanika, that's very, very important sometimes. I know. But, if I have to go, I'll put my best efforts to make sure that, or if I have to push my son, or if I have to push anybody, I'll push them to the limits, and I'll make sure, they settle nothing less than the gold. So, Kamal?
Yeah.
Sorry, I think I was being little pumped up. I was being a little emotional onto this because I'm really excited that one Indian has won the gold.
Yes, that's right. And I think they have been trying their best, even in golf. There is I've forgotten the name of the person. She stood fourth, which was a really big achievement, I would say, because they have been putting their best. Yeah, of course, there is other players too, because in sports, everyone is coming with their best thing. Everyone is there for the gold. Yeah, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, but end of the day, yeah, you enjoy what you're doing.
Yes. There you go. And I can see another young gun from Team Save Max. Karan is saying, I was sleeping and then I had to rise with Raman. Karan, now you are working in Save Max. You are not supposed to sleep until 12 o'clock. I don't care if you worked whole night, but you know what? Make sure put a habit of getting early. And how you can do that, because many times people ask me, Raman, how come you get up at 4 o'clock every morning? So Kamal, I used to get up at around 5:30. That was my routine, I would say almost an year and a half before. So how you can do it, let's say if you're getting up at 12 o'clock, for 1 week, start getting up at 11:30. Just give half an hour before. So after 7 days, your body will adjust itself, and pretty sure you will automatically, your body clock is going to wake you up at 11:30. Then go to 11 o'clock. Then go to 10:30 the same way. So during pandemic, I got another passion, I would say, or I get into little meditation stuff for a couple of weeks. I really enjoyed it. So I thought, you know what, I need a little extra time for my meditation activity. So where should I steal my time? Of course, I don't want to steal that time from my business. But so then I thought, you know what, rather than getting up at 5:30, I'll start getting up at 4 o'clock. Karan is saying he has already done two showings, and one listing presentation was up at 6 o'clock. That's great, Karan. I know you are a very hardworking guy. I was just trying to take it on the lighter side. And believe me, Karan, you are becoming an inspiration for many youngsters. And this is what is the beauty which I want to bring into this business. I want youngsters to come forward and adopt real estate as the first career for themselves. And I think, Kamal, this is what our discussion today is all about: pseudo entrepreneurship. Because many people, they think they are entrepreneurs. So today we are going to talk about what is actually the entrepreneurship and what is the pseudo entrepreneurship. And our elder brother Gurmeet Gill is saying, "Go India, go," with two beautiful flags. Gurmeet, today I think everybody is feeling proud on Neeraj, because he has raised the bar. He has raised the bar for 130 crore Indians to make sure that they come forward, and next time there should be at least a couple of gold medals over there. So Kamal, let's talk about entrepreneurship. First of all, you tell me, what do you think is the real entrepreneurship?
I think real, I mean, I don't want to use the word real, because I would go with entrepreneurship. So for me, I mean, that's my personal thought. Entrepreneurship is something where you grow, you look to have your business, you do business for the growth of others, and people, they come and they join you and they grow with you. So basically, I strongly believe that entrepreneurship is something which has a strong plan, a vision. It comes with a core objective, and I think it has a very strong element that it is done for others too. Like, so you even look for others that they are growing with you, because that's, I think, the basic difference between doing business and being an entrepreneur.
That's great, Kamal. I really, really appreciate your input. But Kamal, I would love to see some comments from our viewers on two things. First thing, the discussion which we had about the sports, about being proud on the country when it is the international platform. What do you think about it, guys? And of course, everybody have their right to put their opinion in a very respectful way, and I always appreciate that. So I would love to hear from some of our viewers about that. And also, let me see in our group how many people are entrepreneurs and how many think or how many dream of becoming an entrepreneur. So love to see some of the comments, some of the response from over here. And as Kamal rightly said, of course, I would not say there is any specific definition about entrepreneurship, but whatever the books I read, whatever the little knowledge I gained, I will share my definition of entrepreneurship with you as well. But in the meanwhile, I can see some of the comments from Kanika. Kanika, first of all, I appreciate that. I think it's a late night in India. Kamal, what is the time in India right now? Any idea?
It must be around 10 o'clock, I think.
10 o'clock is not that late, so I think it's pretty good. But for me, it's always late. Like, that I'm a 9:30 guy. And so Kanika is saying, don't get hired. Have passion to hire people to contribute to growth. Um, yes, Kanika, up to an extent, I agree with you. But what I believe, because I have people as well who works in my team, I don't hire employees. I don't bring people on board as an employee. I want every single individual working under SaveMax banner should have an entrepreneurial mindset. So Kamal, as you are taking charge of your own franchise business operations under SaveMax banner, I want you to think like an entrepreneur into that. I want you to come up with the ideas and solutions and actions as an entrepreneur, right? So it is not all about a physical entrepreneurship. It is all about you think like an entrepreneur, and you can do wonders in what you are doing. So that is what is very, very important. Even the person sitting at the front desk can think like an entrepreneur, right? That he can work on the ideas, that how he can make his job better, how he can come up with a good idea, how he can, do a contribution to that particular organization. And of course, if somebody is performing well, if somebody is doing a great job, why would not that person be picked up in the organization? If there's any leader who used a bias approach and don't bring the people who are talented on the top, I don't think so he should be called as a leader even. Right? And come on, people, so many times I have been like, there's we operate that such a big team, and many times team members come and ask me that, okay, and or discuss with me that they feel like it's a biased approach, and I always tell them proudly, I am biased to talent. I am always biased to talent. If somebody has talent, of course I am biased. There is nothing wrong in it. Am I right? I'm not biased to relationship. I'm not biased to somebody comes and do a sweet talk with me. I'm not biased to somebody has more financial strength. Yes, I am biased to talent, because the talent, I am biased to positive attitude. I am biased to that person who really teaches me something, makes me learn something. And that person can be anybody. Kamal, we can see some more team members who have joined. Aarti Joshi. Aarti, great to see you here. And I know you are really doing a wonderful, wonderful job and providing a lot of support to another Joshis there. These Joshis are making a gang, Kamal, in the East, and they are really doing wonderful. Keep up the great job, guys. And I really love your passion, your approach. I can see Mr. Devraj Sikdar. He's about to launch his e-commerce store soon. Wish you good luck, Devraj. And we pray to God and, that you get a lot of success in your new business venture. And please don't hesitate wherever you need our help, our support, because you know what, we all need to come forward and make sure and ensure that we support entrepreneurship over there. Kamal, yesterday I got a message on my social media. I think one of our viewers from India, he sent me a message. I'm so sorry. I apologize. I couldn't get a chance to reply to him. And he was asking me to that he wants to immigrate to Canada. And I couldn't reply him. And then he was very angry. And he just put an angry reply or a remark over there. Oh, you don't want to help Indian people. So I want to tell you guys, my job is not the immigration. I'm not in an immigration business where I can get you immigrated to Canada. So please be practical. Please be reasonable in your life, right? And I don't have too much knowledge about it, to be very frank. I don't have too much information about it. So it is not that I don't want to help, but sometimes you can just help within your means. Am I right, Kamal?
Yeah, that's right. There is always limitation. There is always a process laid out there.
Yeah.
As you rightly said, that we are more into the corporate side of the thing, the business side of things. Of course, there are people who are doing the immigration, and they're taking care of that. So this was a challenge which I think I once also, before I shared with you, that when I'm talking to people back home, I understand the aspiration is to come here, work here. I agree and respect that, but we have our limitations too. We actually cannot have any those wrong promises or false promises saying that okay, we can help you. No, we are unable to, because that immigration part is taken care by different the experts. They can deal with it. So that is something, I know people do get upset about it, but yeah, I mean, but that's the true thing to hear.
Yeah, and Kamal, this is what I always tell people. Guys, we have to be a little bit understandable in our life. Most of the time, people get a little frustration just because, like, we have unreasonable expectations from life. We don't understand other people's perspective, and that doesn't help us to become successful in our life, right? So it is very, very important for us to understand the other people's perspective, because if we don't focus on that, if we don't understand that, then it is definitely going to be a big challenge in our life. So Kamal, my definition of entrepreneurship, which I have shared a couple of times. So if somebody is working on a new idea, right, and want to make a difference, either providing a solution to a problem. So either it is an old problem or it is a new problem, or he is working on an old idea but in a new way. That is what I consider as an entrepreneurship. Many times, if somebody has just opened up a shop, a grocery shop, or if somebody has just opened up an what you call it, any other business, any trucking business, or there are multiple businesses, or like kind of like, that is not, that personally I feel is called as a business, because you are doing a business. But entrepreneurship is about working on either an old idea or a new idea and bringing the solution to a problem. And there are multiple, I would say, thousands of aspects of the entrepreneurship. It is not based on just one factor, that okay, you have a good idea. Believe me, guys, there are billions of people who have wonderful ideas out there. And trust me, those ideas might be worth millions and billions of dollars. But what are you going to do with that until and unless you don't try it, you don't test it, you don't put that perspective into action? It is not going to do anything for you. So Kamal, your take on this?
I that before what I shared, like definitely, like being an entrepreneur, coming with the new idea or the creativity, definitely that keeps a person, makes him unique or different from other people. But as you rightly said, that there is a business, there is an entrepreneur. Although people do use the term businessman and entrepreneurship interchangeably, but yeah, there is a little difference between both. And that difference is actually in the creativity, in the initiatives, in looking to do the same thing in a different way. Yeah, that's so true. So I believe that sometimes maybe just because to make the things look much larger or to look things little heavy, we use the word as entrepreneur. But yeah, it has a different meaning all put together.
Yeah, but Kamal, then I would take this discussion to another level. If you are running a business, can't you think like an entrepreneur? You
Yeah,
can.
definitely.
So there might be another problem in that business which needs a solution. So I'll give you an example of the real estate industry. Let's say, now what was the challenge in the real estate industry? That it was a very flat model. I have seen only 2 or 3 existences in the real estate world from the day I started. One was you join as a realtor. Second was maximum you go up to a team lead level. And third was a brokerage. Now, the message out there in the market, or the way it was projected, first of all, to open up a brokerage, you need a lot of money. You need at least $500,000 in your pocket. So a realtor who was having an inspiration or who was having an aspiration to go to the next level, there were a lot of scare for him. And because why I'm telling you this, because the same thing I was told by the big brands, that don't even think to open up a brokerage for next 20 years. But I started my brokerage, I started SaveMax when I had less than 3 year experience in the real estate industry, right? But on that day, I promised to myself that, you know what, I am going to work to overcome this challenge of the real estate industry where people talk about pseudo entrepreneurship. They try to give you a message. If you are a realtor, you are an entrepreneur because you are managing your own client, you are managing your own business. Yes, I do agree. If you think you are an entrepreneur, but is that really the entrepreneurship? Of course, in that also you are also doing a solution to a problem that you are finding a house to the client. But is that the end of it? So Kamal, if I ask a question from a realtor, what was your best year? So the what answer I get? My best year was 2017. Why? Because the market was hot. What happened in 2018? Oh, I couldn't perform well. What happened in 2019? Oh, it was not good for me. Yeah, 2020, again, market performed well. So everybody is a good realtor. If you ask me that question, my best year is 2021. The second best year is 2020. The third best year is 2019. The fourth best year is 2018. And the fifth best year is 2017. Because every year I have to plan my growth. Every year I have to come up with a new idea for SaveMax brand to grow. Because every idea gets saturated after a time. So if I just start building up a team, I'm going to get to a saturation point after 2 or 3 years with that team. So then I have to make sure to go to the next level. I have to change my action. I have to change my thought process. Now, at a point of time when we were operating in GTA, we got a saturation in GTA, or we knew we're going to get a saturation in GTA. What is the next step? Let's go out of GTA. Then we started expanding to other cities in Ontario. Then we started expanding to other cities in Alberta. Of course, today I can see after 2 years, I am going to be saturated in Canadian market. Should I wait for my action after 2 years? No. I am taking my action today to ensure that we are ready. We are prepared for our growth after 2 years. So we are planning to go on to the international level. We are planning to launch SaveMax in India. Now, when I'm going to India, first of all, I have to understand the Indian market, right? We have to create some difference over there. And Kamal, I was talking to one of our team, like our IT team today, because we were working on building up that platform. And this is what I was telling, how we can create a difference in the Indian market. In Indian market, there's a lot of mistrust which has been created in the real estate industry. So we have to go with a clean and clear and honest thought process. We have to go and create that difference in the market where we go with our own honesty and we tell them the Canadian values. Because this is what we all learned in Canada, that the system is transparent here, system is honest here. And if we can duplicate that honesty of Canadian market, so what is our wonderful slogan for international market? Kamal, would you love to share the tagline or the slogan for SaveMax International?
Canadian by heart and global by vision. Is that
there you go? There you go. Yes. So we are Canadian by heart and global by vision. And I think this is what is going to be, because you know why so? Kamal, Canadian culture, and this is what I love about this country. It actually opens up with full warmth to every single person. Doesn't matter from which part of the world they are coming. They give them warm welcome, they give them warmth. So that is why, and we want to bring the same culture that SaveMax is so adaptive to the world market that we welcome everybody. So we are Canadian by heart and we global by vision. Anyway, Kamal, I have a lot of other wonderful friends here. I have Ankit Patel, I have Meena Teti, Guru Kapoor, I think, no, Guru Korva. I have Parth Modi. Parth is saying, hello, I need help for my 8 months IT company. Parth, don't hesitate to get in touch with Kamal, and definitely we can plan to meet. If there is anything, any help we can provide, no issues at all. So Kamal, please make sure that we spend some time with Parth, and let's see how we can help each other. I have Ajay Luthra here. Hi Ajay, how are you? So Kamal, you give me a little bit of your thought process about the entrepreneurship.
See, as what I was sharing before, like it's like purely an appetite, it's like in both ways. Like sometimes the risk appetite is high, and as an entrepreneur, as a businessman, definitely you have, but you are towards little more conservative. That's what I believe. Normally, entrepreneurship, as I was saying before, works more in a process, more in a system, more as an sometimes you can say as an hierarchy too, because that becomes a call of the business. Businessmen, yeah, definitely, because it's very I would say less risk appetite, and the growth prospects as an entrepreneur are huge. I mean, there is no cap you put in entrepreneurship, but being into business, you have more a local mindset. But the moment you're an entrepreneur, you have more, as you rightly said, the global or an bigger mindset you keep. So I feel that's the difference. What I think.
Absolutely. So Kamal, let's talk a little bit about that, how SaveMax system is making a difference in the real estate industry by providing them a very cost-effective but a growing model, and giving an opportunity not only to the realtors but to the non-realtors as well to come and enter into the real estate field. Don't you think that there is some uniqueness? I really love that idea that you can actually enter into the real estate field without even having a license, because that's what we realized, that there's a bigger challenge over there. So just share a little bit thought process onto that.
Yeah, so that is something which is I would say unique, again created by SaveMax, because we have been doing that in past also. So maybe 99 or 999, or maybe core mentorship model or the game changer. Now there is a the FOCO model of business, where if I have to see today, I'm getting more calls than non realtor friends, and rather than people who are in the industry. So people who are not from the industry want to get into industry, and they find this as a more promising, I would say, way of owning a business which is of real estate, and without the hassles of the real estate. So we become their operational partner, and we take care of those hassles for them. But in the end, there is a very good profit formula. They make money and they grow with us. And now they can see our vision, which is like to go global. And they are taking more part into that, because they can see that they can multiply their business locally as well as on an international arena. So I spoke to someone yesterday, and that person was talking for opening a business branch in Toronto, and then having one branch back home in Punjab. And he said, like, please book that city for me. I said, no, it's a little early, like nothing of booking. But he was like so convinced with that understanding that he wants to have his brand to be seen at both the places. So the people are there who are very, I would say, very aspiring. They want to grow, and they want to join hand with us, and they see their vision matching with ours.
Yeah. Kamal, I have an interesting question. First of all, I want to say a special thanks to Gokul Vasudev. Gokul, I love those people actually who ask questions, because you know what? This makes the discussion very interactive. And I think that is what the purpose of doing this live show is, so that, you know what, we can learn from each other, from each other's experience. So Kamal, Gokul's question is, can you please explain what is more important? Getting licenses, like most people have in Brampton, or being an intelligent investor? End goal is to be an entrepreneur. What's your thought? So Kamal, I would like to take your thoughts, and definitely I want to put my thoughts onto it. Can you see the question, Kamal?
Yeah, I'm just going through it again. Okay.
Yeah.
So, Gokul, thanks for the amazing question, I would say. I strongly believe, this may vary from person to person, because there are few people, they are really happy having a license, they are having their own business, they are doing good, but for them, maybe that's the definition of vision or growth they are keeping for themselves. There's nothing wrong in it. So I believe that's one side of the things, or one set of people. There are people, who are purely investor, and being an investor and entrepreneur, there are like definitely two different side of the things, totally different. So you can be an investor. I mean, you are investing in maybe in the properties, you're investing in the stocks or wherever you feel, but you are purely an investor. Now you have put in your money, you are seeing the growth, you are just checking the growth every month, and then that's like end of the discussion. Nothing comes here, or there is no actually creativity you are putting into that. You are just thinking once, putting the investment, and then you are done with it. Of course, the third part is an entrepreneur, but there is a different set of people, who want to be entrepreneur now. What is the right time? I would say it's today. What was the right time? I would say it was yesterday. So, it's like for an entrepreneur, he has to make that call that when he wants to get into the business and take that extra leap, where others are thinking, you just take that first step and move on. So I believe that, these three things have all different set of people who will fall into those three quadrants. And definitely, like if your end goal is to be an entrepreneur, then I would say you have to start right away, because there is nothing like end goal. It is you're the beginning of the journey. The moment you start thinking about getting into becoming an entrepreneur, just decide and take action. If you have to do a lot of research, trust me, it will be just research.
Thank you very much, Kamal, for your wonderful inputs. But let me put my answer in a very straightforward way. Gokul, if somebody is taking the license to become professional realtor, that is more important. If somebody is taking the license just to do their own investments, I hate it. And I don't think so that's a very good idea. Because you are not entering into the profession as a professional. You are entering into the profession just to save money for yourself. And believe me, you don't save it. Kamal, many people think that, you know what, oh, I do my investments, I do 3 or 4 properties, let me just get my license and I will save my commission. And trust me, I have seen those people making the wrong decisions, buying the wrong properties, and being stuck up into the situation because they never had an intention to learn the profession. They never had an intention to become a professional. Kamal, at a point of time, to be very frank, and I openly share that with people, money was a priority for me. You know what? When I actually came into the real estate career, at that time, the first thought was in my mind because I wanted to make more money. But this is what I learned with time, that money is not the prime objective. Money is the byproduct. What should be the primary objective of entering into real estate? How I can contribute myself, how I can contribute as a good professional, how I can be a good realtor to my clients, and can make sure that my client feel proud on hiring me as their realtor. If that happens, I'm automatically gonna get money. But if my focus is on earning money, then I just want to do the deal. But that is not making me a good professional. So it is very, very important Now, choice is yours. If you want to learn from my experience, you can learn from it. Or if you want to make the same stupidity which I did, you can do that. But in that, you will end up wasting some time onto it. I wish I would have the vision on the first day that, you know what, I should have come in this profession. I came in this profession to make money. But with the time, I realized that, you know what, no, the prime objective of entering into a profession should be to become a great professional, to become a great source of information, to provide an addition to your clients so that they can be benefited with your knowledge. So, Gokul, I'm pretty sure you got your answer. And I a little bit disagree with you when you said, like most people have in Brampton. It is not most people have the real estate license in Brampton. There are altogether 60,000 realtors, little less than 60,000. It's 59,840 realtors registered on Toronto Real Estate Board against a population of more than 3.5 to 4 million people living over here. So that is not the most. That might be only 1.5% of people have the real estate license. And actually, personally, I don't believe all of them have the real estate license, because out of those close to 60,000 people, 32,000 people don't even do a transaction. So I don't consider them as a realtor. There are another 20,000 people who just do 4 or 5 deals. They are part-timers. They just have the license for the sake of doing their own transaction. I even don't consider them as a realtor. So trust me, against a population of close to 3.5 million in GTA, you won't find more than 5,000 people who have adopted this as their profession and who are working actually as a realtor. Am I right, Kamal?
Yeah, that is so true. And in fact, I was having the same discussion today in the morning with a gentleman, and he came with the same stats, and he was really surprised. But he was really surprised to see the side of the things that in our Save Max, where he could see the productivity is way beyond 85 or 90%, and which means that on an average we have every realtor doing more than 10 or 15 deals on an average. I'm talking about. So he was really, impressed by that. And the formula, what I was sharing with him, like which I tell everyone, is actually nothing. It is the same, but we do in a more organized and a systematic way. We work with them. We work with them day and night. We provide them what is actual mentorship is. So he had questions like, what will happen if actually, he has this bad experience where he was sitting with the client, and the client didn't answer for some question, and he couldn't answer, sorry, the client. And then when he tried approaching his the mentor or the broker of record, he was unavailable. So actually he ended up in losing the deal. So he had I would say tasted some different side of the real estate, but when he came, then we told them that how the things are done here in a very different way. So that's the reason that those our productivity or our success factor is really high.
Yeah. And Kamal, another thing, again, it was just a kind of little discussion which I put up in another video 2 or 3 days before. Many people, like I see a lot of people who are working in another platform, and when they join SaveMax, all of a sudden they started getting success. So many people come and ask me, what is the magic behind it? So if you want to know the magic behind SaveMax platform, that why people start getting exponential success, or I would say extraordinary. Come on, do you feel same or not?
Yeah, definitely. I feel same.
What is your personal experience?
Oh, my personal experience. I don't mind sharing with
Did
everyone.
the same thing happen to you?
Oh yes, I was sharing this with my. I respect my last employer. He called me yesterday. He said, "I want to talk to you," and we had a very good and healthy discussion. He was really happy to see the growth. Like, of course, on the personal as well as on the career front. And he's a gem of a person. So he was like, he himself has been a very big investor, and so when he saw that I'm into this, and in last 2-3 years I have actually I don't call myself to be very successful or something, but yeah, it means things going in a positive way. I take it that way. So his take was it's the hard work, and my take was the platform. So because like I have been working with him also, so but platform matters a lot, and that's any place, you work as an employee or you work as an, I would say, as a realtor or as an entrepreneur. If the platform is strong, definitely there is no way that your growth can be stopped. I mean, you will grow in all the manner, like maybe financially, maybe on career side. So I strongly believe that. And even the people who are working with us, as you rightly said, Mr. Raman, that even the realtors, who coming from different big brands, and they were like dormant or ideal for years, but the moment they join our team, they are on, I would say, a different trajectory altogether. So there is like a lot which they learn from here, the platform what provides to them, and how they can see themselves growing. We have a lot of examples, I would say, a lot of real examples.
Yeah. Kamal, I really appreciate that. But I want to add a little bit to what you said. Kamal, success is not about one thing. Success is not about platform, hard work, risk-taking capacity. Success is a mixture. Success is a combination of all these factors. So for that, you need to have the right recipe. It is like that. You want to put up a great dish. You have to have every single ingredient in the right proportion. So it is very, very important to understand this. Like I know, okay, in the same platform, there might be somebody who is not successful because they are not working hard. So this is the combination of multiple factors, and I've never been under that misbelief in my life that, you know what, I'm the success creator of people. No, I always believe that, okay, we have just built up something great, which you can come, use it, misuse it, don't abuse it. But one thing, Kamal, I always am so confident about the platform which we have built up. And I promise, if somebody comes with an intention, a good intention to succeed with a positive attitude, and somebody has an ability to do a little hard work, I can guarantee the success. I don't guarantee success for negative people. I don't guarantee success for those people who don't want to work. Because trust me, even God cannot do anything for them. A negative person and a person who does not have an instinct, who does not want to work, nobody can do anything for them. So it's a combination, it's a right mixtures of all the ingredients which bring success for all of us. Also, Kamal, I have one of our viewer, Anil Apu, he's saying, I got late today. Anil, you did not miss. You can still watch the recording, and thank you for joining. Either it is late or it is on time. I appreciate that. I am the most unorganized person, and Kamal always have a fight with me because Kamal is always on time and I'm always late. Kamal, I don't know what the reason is. Even today, I was sharing a story with you. I try my level best to be on the time, but somehow I get late.
No, it's about things keep you busy. That's the only thing. Like
no, but I'm trying to be more organized. But you know what? I actually love being unorganized. I don't know why.
So we will keep that topic someday.
I will keep that up. All right, great, Kamal. I think it's just 2 minutes left in 1 o'clock. So I'll give you 60 seconds. Today you get a bonus, 60 seconds.
So, I just have a small, I would say, a request to make to our, especially the Indian viewers or our friends who are in India, because I'm getting a lot of inquiries from India, and especially after the post when we talk about the 7 cities. So just let everyone know, yeah, we are starting from October, and the question I got in the morning, today morning itself, from someone, that how the things when you're starting your operations, if we sign today. Yeah, we are definitely starting the paperwork. We are, but the announcement, I would say, we are keeping it for October, because we want to have the festivity season of October to be utilized for everyone. We are starting. We are doing the groundwork right now, and definitely all the good news we will be pouring in the month of festivity.
So guys, please stay connected on our Facebook page, which we have specially designed for SaveMax International, where we'll keep posting our international activities and all this stuff. And I personally feel proud, to go back to the country, to go back to the place where we belong to, and contribute towards the economy, contribute towards the society, and I would say play my little part in making it better. And I would seek your blessings, I would seek your support. Don't forget to watch my video on this particular topic on YouTube, or as well as on the social media. And please guys, don't hesitate to comment. If you have not liked or subscribed to our YouTube channel, you can do so. It comes with Rise with Raman, and my marketing team tell everybody to press that bell icon over there, so that you can get notifications. And thank you, Yash, for your encouraging comments. Yash is saying very inspirational. I appreciate having some more insight. Great job, guys. Thank you very much. And stay connected, stay safe, keep yourself happy and healthy, and spread as much positivity as you can in your surrounding. So, Kamal, thank you very much.
Thank you, everyone. See you next week.
Bye-bye.